Welcome everybody from the great state of Texas. How's everybody doing today? Me and my cousin William, we're going to be doing the podcast today because we're missing one. She had to work this weekend. She got her new truck. She's tired. Yeah. And me and William's going to cover some stuff anyway. And we're going to give her a little break today.
Yep. First off, I want to give a shout out to everybody at Murphy's, the one in Ennis, Texas, and the one in Waxahachie, Texas. The ladies and gentlemen that work at these stores, they're great people. They take good care of you. I love them to death. They're just like family to me. Other is
come on, you do this every time.
Blackland Lumberyard in Ennis, and they're good people also. Go in there, they'll take good care of you. David, good friend of mine. He's one of the owners. I've known him for years. He's got a good company. He's built houses for years, and he's a good man. Also, I want to give a shout out to Mama's Place in Italy, Texas. Best damn authentic Spanish food you can eat. If you ever go to Italy, Texas, don't go through there without stopping at Mama's Place. You won't regret it. It's great food, great people. Tell Wendy that William Dillinger sent you, and tell her I said hi.
There you go. Because if you're ever in the Dallas area, hit us up on our we have a Facebook page now. I'm working on pages for everything. I'm working for one for Instagram for our podcast. We're 30 minutes away from Dallas.
Yeah.
We're here in Ennis, Texas. We know a lot of places around here, especially in Ellis County and stuff. If you want to know where to go eat at, we can get you hooked up that way. And if you want to meet us and talk to us, you got things to say, we'll come meet you.
Yeah, be glad to.
Yep. So we'd be glad to do that.
Because people, y'all are the most important thing to us. Y'all are the reasons why we're doing this. And without y'all's input, without y'all following us and subscribing to us, we can't make this happen. We are trying to be the voice for y'all. So let us do what we know how to do. Also, I want to give y'all an update. I'm going to be going tomorrow to the police station in Italy on this bullcrap with the crooked cops and everything else. I will be going there and see if they're going to keep their word. If they don't, then all hell is going to break loose. That's where my attorney is going to come into effect. And all hell will break loose, I promise you. And I will be right in the middle of it. And I will be videoing it live. And we will put it on the podcast. And my cousin over here with the Einstein computer dude here, we'll have to see how we got to transfer it on for y'all to see it.
Because eventually we'll be able to do. We're going to try to start going live pretty soon. I'm trying to set up all the software in here to get going so we can go live and talk to people. A lot of our podcasts going to be recorded, but of course we can have days of if we can go live and talk to people.
Oh, yeah.
So if people have any questions, and we're trying to boost this up really good. So
yeah, I mean, anything y'all can suggest, we'd appreciate it. It helps us know what we need to talk about next. I mean, we have trillions of stuff to talk about. There's nothing that you got crooked government, you got crooked cops, you got good people, you got bad people. There's stuff out there constantly we can talk about.
Yeah, and we're going to be adding music. We're going to be doing things. I got some friends that are working with. I got two friends. One already sent me samples I want to do, and then I got another friend that wants to do some stuff. So that way that we have music from locals that we can use and that are really good. I have a friend that's a good guitar player. Two of them, and I like they support us. So I want to support them.
And as y'all notice, Keith's got our stuff sitting there, got our sound behind us. He's working his butt off doing stuff. We got Cornholio up here, We
got to vote for him on 2028, guys. Come on.
So, we got Beavis and Butthead. I don't know which one out of the two of us is that, but anyway, I can be the Butthead. I don't care. It don't matter to me. Which everybody calls me butthead, asshole, whatever. So whatever, it don't make a shit to me.
And then we had to put Toby Keith up because he's one of my favorite country singers.
Oh, yeah. Toby Keith, man, he's the greatest. Oh God, I loved his movies that he did. Beer for Horses. I mean, it just. Uh, I miss the dude, really. I mean, I loved his music. He's great music, and God took him too soon for us.
But you got Kid Rock that pushing on, doing real good,
Yeah,
and for We the People, and then you got Ted Nugent.
yeah.
Ted Nugent's
Ted Nugent,
he's a good Texas boy.
he is, and he's after these damn game wardens and shit like this that are infringing on everybody's rights and got their heads up their ass. Ted, if you see this, man, we got you back, brother.
Yeah.
We 100% back you.
Look, God gave us animals to survive and hunt.
Exactly.
I mean, if you watch Duck Dynasty, I love Phil.
Oh yeah.
And he would tell you,
Yeah.
the land provides you.
Yeah.
God provided you food on this land.
Exactly.
We're not meant to be slaves to to work.
Yeah.
And for us to work 40 hours, spend most of our time at work, they keep us tired for a reason.
Oh yeah. Well, the government thinks we work for them. They work for us. Until we start showing them they work for us, they're going to continue to do what they're doing.
And they continue doing what they do,
Yeah.
and they lie to us.
Yep. Yeah, all the time their mouth comes open, there's nothing but a damn lie.
Hey, let me tell you something. Poor Gen Z. I love this generation. Okay, I love Gen Z. But these kids were not taught anything.
Wasn't taught nothing.
And it's not their fault. They're supposed to be, like, your generation, I was next. We're supposed to be smarter than you. My generation is millennium. They're supposed to be smarter than us. Millenniums, they got Gen Z supposed to be smarter than them, but they're not because some of the schools, they got dumbed down because they're career. Now, my thing is some of the schools are bringing back writing with paper and pen again.
Oh, okay.
But they should have never took it away.
Most kids today don't even know how to write cursive. They don't even know how to read cursive.
I know that. They don't even, when you ask it, to write their name down, it's always print.
Yeah.
They don't know how to they don't know how to count money back.
Oh, I know.
And it's not their fault. We're not dogging on Gen Z.
Oh, no, we're not dogging.
We're talking about the schools have let them down.
The schools and the parents. It always comes back to the parents. Parents, y'all know better than this shit.
Well, I kind of don't want to blame the parents either because you send your kids to school to learn.
Yeah, no, Keith, but if they're at home, you see they're doing their homework, and the parents see that it's not.
Yeah, because they can't make excuses that they're tired because I couldn't make excuses when I was tired.
No, I'm tired all the time, but I still do something with my kids.
Yeah, you have to help them. But if you look at some of that crap, you don't even know what it is anymore. Like that math they were trying to do.
But
It's
up to the parents
crazy
to recognize that shit and say, hey, look, hang on, what the hell is this? And you question it. You don't just follow. You question it.
Well, how can you question? Well, I guess because I always screw this up. Chat GTP. I think I said it right. I always screw that up, but it helps you out now and kids use it. But, back when I was Eddie was going to school, some of this shit I didn't, the math, I'm like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
How do you say 2 + 2 = 5? That is not how that works.
Exactly. They're teaching them it's screwed up shit. Obama was put in there to dumb up America and destroy America within. And that's the bottom line, people. Y'all know I'm stating a fact, and there ain't a damn lie in it. He was put in there. He was not from here at all. And his little boyfriend, Michael, y'all let, and I've got 2 gay sons. My older sons, both of them, and I hate that word stepson, so I don't use it. He is my son. I got Dean and Jason, and they are pissed on the shit that's being done. Flaunting all this shit in front of these kids and everything. No, it should not be on TV at all. Anything about it. We commend y'all. We commend you on coming out of the closet, okay? We're not stupid. We see that you're gay, so we're not dumb.
We don't care.
But I don't do that shit, but that's your life. You live your life the way you see fit. As long as you don't push that shit on me, I ain't got no problem with it.
And another thing is, it doesn't matter anybody's sexuality. Most time when we're hanging out and all that stuff. Nobody even talks about that crap. So why are we even seeing it done on TV?
Yeah.
Or are we seeing it done in books at schools for young kids when we're grown folks and we don't even talk about it?
Exactly.
And here's another thing. People, they're trying to dumb everybody down.
Yeah.
They're trying to dumb us down. And I seen this thing the other day. It was funny. It said, back in the 80s and 90s, your parents told you never get in a car with a stranger.
Yeah.
But now we do get in a car with strangers because we use Uber.
Yep.
We don't know who the hell that is.
Yeah, you don't know who.
So how the hell do we go from, don't get in a car with strangers, and now we're grown, we're getting in a car with strangers?
Yep. Exactly. This world is.
It's so ass backwards. They're trying to make America. These people are. I never thought I would see this country around the world go as crazy as they're fucking going.
Yeah, it's stupid. People, until you wake up and see what's going on right in front of your face and recognize it and see it for what it is, it's not going to stop. So you have to stop it. That's how come we say we the people. And I can't stress that enough. We the people. Like it says on our Constitution. We the people.
I got a sign that I fixed to put right here, guys. And it says, and it's got, on the top it says Republican, it says Democrat, and they're marked out with a line. And on the bottom it says America against communism. Mm-hmm. Because that's what it is now. You guys are still on the Republican Democrat boat. Guys, that we're not on that anymore. They're coming within America with this, what was that law?
That's Surreal Law.
And they're trying to, and sometimes I wonder, and I'm just saying this, so everybody don't holler at me. I wonder if they're paying them people to do like a cover up like they did with the Black Lives Matter stuff and all that. Because the reason why I say this is because somebody is trying to kill America. Somebody's trying to make us starve.
I wasn't going to say anything about this, but I got to. It's driving me crazy. Okay, I don't know how truthful this is, and I want you guys' help. And from what I understand, from what I seen a gentleman came on and he stated that the Twin Towers was not taken down by just those planes.
Well, hold on. You're saying that, and if you go look at what Trump said a long time ago, he said there is no way that building should have crumbled like it did.
Exactly. You know why it crumbled like it did?
Because they saying there's bombs that were down.
They were still set in there for like you're doing a demolition to take a building down.
That's what they were saying.
It fell and everything was done like you demolated a building.
Exactly.
So our government knew this shit was going on. And they were involved in it to cause chaos. Democrats, leftists, some Republicans too. And I'm going to tell you something, people. If y'all don't wake up, man, y'all ain't going to believe the shit that they're fixing to do. I mean, they're already doing it.
And they're telling you.
Yeah.
They're telling us what they're going to do. They're going to take Jesus Christ away from you.
Yeah.
And if you don't bow down to, what is it?
Surreal Law.
Surreal Law, Allah, whatever it is, they're going to behead you.
Well, they better get ready for a hell of a fight because I can sword fight too, so bring it on. Because
I'm just telling you, they don't believe in Jesus. And they want to take Jesus away from us. Now, whether you believe or not, there's a proven fact Jesus was here. And I'm going to tell you, you cannot believe in heaven and not believe in hell. And you cannot believe in hell without believing in heaven.
Yeah. But on the Allah side of this, they when they go to behead you, I'm going to send you to hell. Okay, there's a hell, there's a heaven.
Do you know I got a call from them one time, and I just got one. I'm gonna tell you what happened. This is just 2 days ago. So I got a call this about 8 years ago, and I was fucking with him back, because I got tired of him calling. Yeah. And he told me that's the reason why 9/11 happened to us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's how they do those spam calls. So then the other day I can show you. They kept calling my phone. I answered, and he goes. And then I said, hey, man, it said Baylor, Scott, and White. Yeah. I'm like, that's not Baylor, Scott, and White. Because you answered, let me tell you, this is John. Yeah. And he goes, and I'm not making fun of you. That's how they talk. And he goes,
you're calling AT&T technical support.
So he goes, something about, did you get your thing? Because, they want your information so they can give you that free money. Whatever. I said, sir, why does it say Baylor, Scott, and White on my thing? You should be calling me from the hospital. Why are you calling me asking me if I got this money thing? Oh, well, my friend. I said, no, I ain't fucking stupid. You ain't gonna scam me out. And they goes, well, fuck you, motherfucker. I said, what? And then he started calling me the N word. I'm like, bro, you think I'm fucking stupid? I'm a honky. I said, for one, you can call me what you want to out of the book, man. You want to be racist motherfucker? I don't care. But I'm gonna tell you one thing: I ain't stupid. And you ain't scamming me, bitch.
Well, that's like I had one call me, and I went through the whole thing to see if it was a scam, and which it is. But that's how come I get all these calls, because I go into these deals, and then I get on my TikTok and I warn everybody about them. These deals that they're showing y'all on when you're on TikTok and everything, saying, "Oh, this grocery money for 3,300 or whatever."
Well, that's what they were doing.
Yeah, those are your scams. They are scams. I went on them. I had one call me, and he was talking about, well, we want to give you this $900 food deal and a card for food bills, whatever. So I went through the rigmarole with him. I didn't give my social or nothing because I don't give that out.
Never give your social out, guys.
And then he said, well, there's a guy going to come on, and what it is, they're taking your information and getting these illegals Medicare and stuff is what they're doing. And so he said, when this guy comes on telling me don't have this or don't have that and all this stuff and everything, and then you'll qualify for it, and then I'll cancel it right after, and then, you'll get the $900 a month. So we went through the rigmarole, and at the end, he's okay. Well, it'll be about 7 to 14 days. You'll get the card, and this is the card number. This is the code activated, and all this shit. And so I haven't seen the card yet. I've been waiting to see if the card shows up, but I'm going ahead and notifying you now. Do not fall for any of this. When you do it, you're giving somebody out there, one of those illegals, Medicare.
Hey, talk shit to them. You'll hear them talk shit back to you.
Oh, yeah.
They'll talk shit back. They'll be like, oh, fuck you, motherfucker. You don't know you're a dumb motherfucker. No, I'm not a dumb motherfucker. You dumb motherfucker, because I ain't giving you shit.
I will tell y'all this, and I want to give you a warning. We had an incident with a young man in Italy. He worked at the smokehouse. I tell you what, I never imagined in my life this kid would do anything like that. He was so nice, so respectful, everything else. Next thing I know, and this was on the news, it happened in Dallas, he had a bomb in the van with him, and at the building that he was supposed to blow up, and they got him before he set the bomb off. But I never imagined in my life this kid would do that, and he's from over there, and that's what I'm
brainwashed.
Exactly. These people can fool you in every kind of way. They can make you think you're your best friend in the world, and they'll never do you wrong and all that stuff. And the whole time, they're reporting how stupid Americans are on falling for this shit.
Yes, they do. And they do not, and I'm telling you right now, okay, I got a lot of my friends that are gay.
Yep.
And I don't give a shit. What I do give a shit is they don't like gay people, period. They take them and hang them upside down and drop them off buildings and kill them over there.
Yep.
And you don't think they're going to be killing people over here?
They beat their women, man.
We're supposed to be free. We're supposed to love each other. It doesn't matter about our sexualities or whatever.
Yeah.
But these guys, they got their own rules on how they do stuff.
For example, okay, I did maintenance for 32 years on an apartment complex. I was working at one over in Duncanville, Duncanville. Or off Cocker Hill. What is that? Is that Duncanville?
Yeah, Duncanville.
Yeah,
it's
okay,
Duncanville. Yeah.
Well, anyway, I get a call that I was on call. I get a call that one of my patio doors, glass doors, were shattered. So I had to go out, and I get there, and people, let me give you a little advice. Okay, if a glass is busted from the outside, you'll have glass inside the apartment. If it's busted from the inside out, the glass will be on the outside of the apartment.
That's common sense.
And I get there, our security, we had security on it. They said that they didn't witness anything, all this stuff. So I go up there, and I'm looking at it, I called security up. I told him, I said, somebody was thrown through that window, that glass. I said, that was not busted by a rock from outside. And it was East India, or not people from where Surreal Law is from, wherever, I can't remember the area. But anyway.
Our brains are fried. We're old.
So I told security, I said, look, I said, somebody was thrown through this. And I heard a noise in the bedroom. I said, somebody else live here with you, dude? Well, my son and my daughter-in-law. I said, well, I need to speak to them. No, they don't want to speak. I said, I don't care if they want to speak or not. I said, you can either have them come out, or I can go ahead and call the police department and have them come out. And they will come out. Okay. So security's standing there. The guy comes out. The woman comes out. And her face is all beat up. And believe me, people like that, my mom married 3 lowlives that beat on her, and that sets me off badly. So anyway, I kept my cool. I had security go ahead and call the police department, because we don't put up with that here in the America. So if any of you people from there are watching our podcast, let me tell you something. You will go to jail, because we don't tolerate women beaters, period. But anyway, the guy went to jail, and and then I charged his butt for a new patio door, and so he didn't like that too much. They owned a store there in Duncanville.
Well, that's what gets me is that these people come from overseas. We have Americans that own gas stations. I actually know 2 or 3 that had gas stations here. They got bought out by them because the gas company didn't want to go in and help the American people fix the tanks, like Exxon, all them.
Yeah.
Tesco, whatever, and whoever the damn gas places, I don't give a shit. But they didn't want to go in and help them do the new tanks. But those people came over here and they did it for them.
Well, you know why, don't you?
Because they got money.
Well, it's okay. Let me tell you. I had a place that we used to go eat lunch every day. It's there in Duncanville. Same thing. You got a bunch of them that live in Duncanville. And they own all these convenience stores and stuff. You know why and how they own them? They didn't come over here with money. Our government.
Well, I know that. But I got a good friend that's from there.
Yeah.
That worked his ass off, and I'm not saying they're all like that. There's 2 gas stations here.
Yeah.
I love 2 of them.
Yeah.
That are good friends of mine. That are good people that came over here because they wanted to get away from the stuff. Yeah. They wanted to have a free life, and they I'm gonna tell you something. They run the best clean.
Those are the good ones.
They run an excellent gas station, and they care about the people that come out and talk to you. But
our government, when they come through, our government says, "Hey, look, we'll give you this amount, or help you get your business going and everything, and you don't have to pay taxes or anything." As long as you keep one person employed, and then you can pass it on to your next kin.
That's what, and then they give it to them again, tax free.
Keep it going. They don't never have to pay tax on it, and they can make all that money.
Yeah, they how to do the hotels.
And that's our wonderful government that does that stuff to us. American can't do it. American can't go fill out the paperwork and everything like these people, and get the money to start a business.
And get
American
free taxes.
has to go through hell and back to try to get anything.
Well, because when they do this, they don't have to pay taxes on that place. And we've had to pay taxes on every damn thing. Greg Abbott, I'm going to ask you a question. When are you going to make it where we don't have to pay our taxes on our land anymore?
Exactly.
You keep talking about it. You keep running a big game, but you ain't doing it.
Exactly. Abbott.
And these data centers that y'all are starting to push now, that you say you weren't going to do it, but I'm seeing commercials talking about these data centers bring good jobs to the state of Texas. They can help, and they're clean.
They don't need
blah, blah, blah.
People don't let them come to Texas.
And they're going to take up people's lands and do all this and hurt their cattle because the waves going through. So, it's...
You said that you were going to pass a law to where and you've done a commercial stating that there would be no data centers whatsoever allowed in Texas.
And Surreal Law, too. And he still ain't... I ain't seen it. And we're getting these damn And another thing is, you motherfucking governments in these damn states that are taking the American flag down and putting their fucking flag up, to kiss my white ass.
Every one of them that does that shit should be bombed.
And
the
then
buildings should be tore down.
Take a guy that goes over and puts the American flag back up and you fucking arrest him, you're a fucking suck dick head communist.
Yep.
Bullshit pisses me off.
Oh,
this
yeah.
is America. You want to be a communist, you can go take your ass to Cuba, go somewhere else.
Go over where these people are from. Go live with them.
Piece of shit government.
Yeah, their flags should never be flown over here whatsoever.
Fucking mayors are letting this shit happen in your damn state. And you guys stand up for it. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'll burn that motherfucking flag.
I will.
I'll take that son of a bitch down and burn that shit. Put me in jail. Motherfuckers. You keep messing with the American flag, see what happens.
They're wanting a civil war within. They're wanting another civil war is what they're wanting. And the Democrats and the leftists, that's what they're pushing for. Because then they can take and what the hell is that? What is it called? Where they can take over. It's a law that shit, I can't remember the name of the law. Any of y'all know it, please help me think about it. But anyway,
Yeah, they want to take over everything, bro. They want to take over our bank accounts. They want to take over our lives.
if we have a civil war within, they can take and I can't remember the name of it. Damn it.
Martial law?
Martial law.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were trying to say.
Then they take control of a lot. And that's what they're wanting. So people don't let that come about. We just need to push these people out of here.
Look,
all these foreigners that are hollering, that, these are terrorists. That's why we have, what the hell is the name of that? The one that's supposed to be protecting America. The organization that.
You got the CIA, you got the FBI. You talking about something like that or what?
Well, all of them combined. It's what the hell?
NATO?
Huh?
Talking about like the countries or like NATO or what?
No, what the hell is the name of it? Damn it. Well, I can't think for a shit today.
Well, I can tell you one thing. Go look this stuff up that we're telling you. You'll see videos all about it, about how they're dumbing down our kids. People are talking about it. How they're because one guy was talking about it. I think I sent you. He don't get paid by nobody, and he was doing a study on all this, and he wasn't funded by nobody. Talking about how they're doing Gen Z, how they did Gen Z in school. Another thing is you'll see the Surreal Law. You'll go see these protests they're doing in Austin and Dallas and other countries. You go look up and see the flags are getting taken. The American flags getting taken down while they're putting their flags up and letting them fly. Look it up. See if that don't piss you off. See, they don't want to tell you that shit on the news.
No, they don't want to cover it on the news. And news used to be all over everything, but they only report what they want to report or what the Democrats tell them to report. Democrats have got control over the news and everything else.
And you keep saying Democrats, they're Republicans too.
Well, yeah, the leftists. I'm just going to put it as a leftist, okay? And there's Republicans in that group. So, if you're a leftist, and that's Democrat and you Republicans that are involved in this shit, you better stop and you need to go on, because if not, it's going to backfire on you and it's going to come at you like a ton of bricks.
So I'm going to ask you a question, because I know we talk about Republicans and Democrats a lot. I want to ask you one question. I already know what you're about to say. You really think the majority, say the Republicans, will make it? We're going to do any better for us?
Neither one, really.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because
that's why I like to say we the people, because they're all corrupt.
Yeah, they're all corrupt. Every one of them have got their own agenda of why they're there. And I've said this before, and I'll say it again. There is no politician whatsoever that's in Congress or anything else that should be a millionaire. Off the money they make, they should never, ever, ever be a millionaire. So IRS should be having their
wait, who should be a millionaire?
Any politician. No, I mean anybody in Congress.
But you know how they get to become a millionaire.
I know of it, because all the money they send over these other countries, they go vanishing, that they don't know what
yeah,
to
but do you know
under the table.
But do you know how they get the money? Because they know the stock market. They're told the stock market. Do you know that that Trump signed the thing where they can't do that no more.
Well,
They
good.
can't make no. If you're in the government, you cannot. If you make $250,000 a year, that's what you should make, not
Yeah.
$3 million.
Yeah.
Because what they do is they know the stock market. They get their husband or their wife to put in that stock market.
Because they got the inside.
Yeah, they get the inside view, and when they know to pull out, they know when to pull out. Then we're fucked because they pulled the money out, and we go try to pull ours out, and that's what they do.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, they're becoming millionaires in so many different ways.
The government should never be a millionaire.
No, the government should never be a millionaire whatsoever. And really and truly, nobody on this planet should be any richer than anybody else.
I disagree.
It's
Well, hey, I disagree on that. I will say that if you actually made the money and you worked your ass off to make that money, yeah, you deserve it.
well, yeah, you deserve it to that point. But I'm talking about you shouldn't be stepping on these people.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you became a millionaire today, you wouldn't be doing that. I wouldn't be doing that.
Because I ain't walking
Well,
on no.
well, that's what I'm trying to say. I wouldn't even leave the house I'm in. But what I'm trying to say is there's a lot of millionaires out there that donate a lot of money to special things.
Oh yeah.
But I don't think they should be able to donate their money to Democratic parties, Republican parties,
Oh yeah. No.
to corrupt and do what they. Because my thing is this: I'm all for people making millions and billions of dollars if you worked your ass off to get there. Okay, but when you decided I want you to do something for me in Texas, like I go to Greg Abbott, I'm gonna give you $1 million, but this is what I want you to do for me. You already got him corrupted.
Mhm.
I don't think you should be allowed to do that.
No. That should never happen.
I should just be a party where you go out. Nobody should overpower you with money to do commercials. They should be out protesting. Excuse me, not protesting. They ain't the right. They should be out. What do you call it when they're out there promoting themselves
Yeah.
to do it, and everybody should be equal on that.
Yeah.
Not William, give him $1 million. Let's ump him up so he can do commercials and screw over so and so. But that's what happens.
Oh, that happens every day.
It needs to stop.
Yeah, it does.
And if a
And
millionaire
that's
does it, you fine them for that shit and prison time.
Yeah.
That shit will stop.
It's up to the people. I mean, the people have got to start standing up and talking and start putting their foot down and put a stop to all this shit.
I mean, there's a lot of things that can stop from the laws. For one thing, is that you want child molesting to stop? You take a son bitch out to the middle of the street downtown and castrate him in front of everybody. I guarantee you there'd be nobody molesting no kids.
Well, number one, and I'm glad you brought that up. I was going to talk about it. Number one, people, a child molester cannot be helped. They cannot be changed. You just can't do it. So the best thing to do with a child molester, and they need to have an island with a wall all the way around that son of a bitch. Take all the child molesters and everything and put them on this island. Not to feed them. No, not to feed them. They have to manage on their own, but what is on that island? Same thing with rapists and everything. All these people, you can put them on that island. They'll never be heard from again. They're on their own. If they survive, they survive. If they die, they die. That's it.
I got a better one. I don't know if I should say it though. I know a better way.
Either that or just have a damn lineup and just shoot somebody and be done with
That's
it.
a better way.
Okay.
Take your nail gun, take him to an abandoned house, nail that thing to the floor, give him a pair of scissors, set the house on fire. It's
There
your
you go.
choice.
Yeah. We can think of a bunch of ways to torture your ass. Because we are Dillanders. And we can torture. So,
I don't care if anybody gets offended by that because I get offended by what you do to fucking kids.
exactly. I hate child molesters. I hate them. And what really gets me is we are too weak on our punishments to these criminals. If you start getting stricter with the damn laws as far as the punishment part, like a thief, it's Japan or China or wherever. If you get caught stealing, you lose a finger.
Mm-hmm.
You get caught stealing again, you lose a hand.
And they know that. That's how you know that they steal.
Yeah. And then if you get caught again, it's another hand. Then you ain't got nothing to steal with.
And I'm gonna tell you something. You could change laws. They don't want to change the laws. They like. My thing is this: you got drug dealers that are selling to grown folks. Now, if that's their choice in life, they're taking those drugs. They're buying it. They're making a living. Government gets mad because they're not making no taxes on it. Guy selling pot to make a living for his family. Lives in a poverty place, making some money, throws him in jail. So a child molester goes, molests the kid, and gets 6 fucking months. That's so ass backwards in this country. But then you got doctors that give out prescription drugs like a motherfucker. And the only difference is that the government's making money off of it. And the difference between a drug dealer on the streets is they're not making money off of it. So what does that tell you? What does that show you about our country and the difference of everything? Now, when a child molester has more rights from a guy trying to make money for a living, now if he sells to a kid, I understand. But he's selling to grown motherfucking folks that decide they want to do this.
As long as it's grown people, he's selling it.
Yeah. That's their choice, their body, whatever the hell they want to do, they do it because hell, doctors don't mind giving that shit out. You know? So my thing is this. Why is it that these doctors don't go to jail? Oh, I know why. Because they get a kickback. The government gets a kickback.
Well, the forever prescription a doctor writes for that medication, he gets paid a certain amount from the pharmaceutical company. Why do you think now the doctors try to push so much different pills on you when you go get sick or whatever? They don't really check you like they used to. Now mine does. Mine's been taking care of me since I was 17. He knows damn well. If I come in there, you better fucking check me head to toe, because you find out what it is, one time only shot you get. And that way you can kill it out, get it out of me, whatever. Because he knows I'll be dead in his ass. He's known me all these years. I'm 61. He's been taking care of me since I was 17. And
goddamn, how old is your doctor?
Huh?
How old is your doctor?
Oh, Cindy?
How old is your doctor?
Oh, I don't know. He was in his 20s whenever I met him. So. But
so he's close to your age.
He's just a little bit older than me. A little bit older. Yeah. But yeah, he was just fresh out of medical. And just started his practice whenever I went to him. So actually Nanny took me to it.
I got you.
And because he took care of Nanny. So Nanny took me over. But anyway, they, they're watching these doctors now. I mean, they're actually the what the hell you call food drug people, whatever you call them. ATF is no, drug enforcement. What do you call them?
I think
I
I know what you're talking about. It's been
they're watching the doctors now on like morphine, hydrocodone, gabapentin, all
because they pushed that in the 90s.
So yeah, they're watching doctors to see how many is putting out a certain amount and everything. So the doctors have had to get more stricter and not give out as much. And so it's one of those things that they are cracking down on some of it, but the doctors are having to really watch now. So.
If they, and I know people seen it, people believe it, because Elvis, they were doing him uppers and downers, and it messed him up. Michael Jackson, they took all those pills out of his house that the doctor kept prescribing to him. Matthew Perry, you know who that is from Friends? From drug, it's because they were getting prescriptions. And to me, yes, they're a drug dealer. It's because they're just getting kickbacks from it. Government gets kickbacks from it.
Oh yeah.
You should know that by now. Everybody should know by after 2020 with the Pfizer and all that stuff, and all them shots that they were doing and saying. And the reason why we're talking about a lot of this is because People don't talk about it hardly anymore, but this is what goes on in our country that nobody's talking about. They go to the next thing, and nobody's understanding. We got to watch this stuff.
Yeah.
Things are happening. We've got doctors you can't trust anymore. And that's a matter of fact. You got what you call it. You got government you can't, you know,
You can't trust
anybody, and you can't. And it's sad. It is sad. Growing up, you're supposed to, we were taught you could trust your government. You could trust this, you could trust that, you could trust your schools and all that. You can't trust shit anymore.
No. Let me tell you something, people. At any time you let the government get involved in anything in your life, it's already gone to shit the moment you ask them to get involved. Because the government don't do nothing but fuck up every damn thing they touch. And the other thing is, the government don't own nothing. The government don't own a damn thing. Those planes they fly in and go everywhere, that belongs to you. Belongs to American people that's paid taxes all their life. I've paid taxes since I was fucking 12 years old. Yes, the doctors have retired me, yes, because of my heart. I've had 6 heart attacks, I died twice on the second one. I got 10 stents in me. And it's cost $8 million to put me back together to where I'm functional right now.
Hey, you still pay taxes.
Yeah, and I'm still paying it.
Because you get that money, and that's the money you put in. It doesn't matter. You still have to pay taxes on that damn money.
No, I don't have to do income tax or anything anymore. Because I make under a certain amount.
Oh, okay.
But I paid Medicare all those years. And you know what? They're taking $150 out of my damn disability, still pay for Medicare that I've already paid for. You know why? Because I'm paying for somebody else. That's exactly what they told me out of Washington.
And that's the deal. And nobody even talks about that anymore.
No.
About how our medical, people were bitching about that. Obama got in, said we could be able to take our health care, keep our provider. That shit went down. Trump comes in, we're going to take care of the health thing on that. Nothing got done. Biden comes in, we're going to take care of the health thing. Nothing got done. Trump's back in, they're going to take care of the health thing, and nothing has been done.
Now, I just switched over to.
Now, wait. One thing had been done. Now they got to tell you, when they didn't tell you, is how much something's going to cost before you do it.
Yeah.
Because I got tried to get ripped off, and I've been fine with doctor. I paid my $3,000 to do my procedure.
Yeah.
And it's, you still owe $1,000 something. No, we asked you how much everything was. We wrote you a damn check. I ain't paying you $1,000 more something dollars.
Don't do it.
But that's what I'm trying to say. You cannot trust what goes on in this country.
Yeah.
You cannot. I mean, it's tiring, and people you really need to pay attention to this stuff.
Yeah.
Our medical's so high, and then you go in and tell somebody, I don't care if you're 70 years old and you want to have a procedure done, and tell you, oh, you're too old. What gives them the right to tell you you're too damn old and you've been paying fucking insurance on that shit to deny you that?
Exactly.
I mean,
and I'm gonna tell y'all something right now.
They can't hear you that far back.
I know, that's why I'm getting back up here. I'm gonna tell y'all something, and this is the God's honest truth. May I be struck down dead right here where I'm.
Hold on.
People, there's a cure for cancer. There is.
There's a cure for everything.
And y'all are not going to believe me when I tell you what I mean. It's just as simple can be. I was told by a doctor that has the medical papers showing the proof of this stuff at work. Okay, there's 4 different types that kills cancer. The other ones I can't remember the names of. I'll have to get the papers on them. I can't remember the names, but I will come back on another episode and tell you. But the main one, you can go get it at Walmart. And it, you ain't going to believe what it is. You ain't going to believe it. Very simple. But see, cancer is a parasite.
Well, what is cancer is it supposed to cure? Because you got all different kinds of cancer.
Well, cancer is a parasite.
I know that, but you know. And it's depending on what stage you are too, right?
Well, this guy was at stage 4 cancer. They told him he had 6 months to live, and told him that to go home and make preparations for what he needed to do. And when he started taking this, within 6 weeks, cancer was gone. Wasn't even a trace of it.
So before you get into this, and everybody's gonna think it's a conspiracy theory.
Oh, they all
You know the person, or the doctor. You said the doctor told you, correct?
Well, a friend of mine, it was a friend of his, and he had told me about it. And which I've got a friend of mine right now. He stage 3 stomach cancer. I've got him on there, and it's making a world of difference. It's eased his pain, and it's making him feel so much better, and everything. And he's taking it daily. I told him to take one every day, and so he said that he's noticed a difference so far on how normally he wakes up with his stomach hurting real bad and all this stuff and having bad cramps and can't eat and all that shit. He's been hungry as hell and everything. He's been on it for about 2 weeks now. And they've been trying to push him to do chemo. And so I said, no, do not do chemo. That'll make you sicker than hell.
Oh, chemo kills your.
No, it kills everything in your body but the cancer.
Yeah, but white blood cells won't fight anymore
Yeah.
when you do chemo.
Exactly. Well, anyway, I do know it does cure colon cancer, stomach cancer, kidney cancer, and now melanoma and all that. I don't know. I can't really give you a straight answer on that. But those other ones, the other medications, go hit different areas. So I've got to get the paperwork. I've got to get it. But I wanted to give y'all a heads up. It's real simple. Y'all ready for what it is? It's in a pill form. Humans can take it. Know what it is?
I don't know what it is.
Dog dewormer.
I know you're gonna say
Dog dewormer.
I was gonna say either horse or dog because
well, there is the other one's a horse deal.
The horse one people use for COVID. Remember?
Used for what?
COVID.
COVID.
When COVID happened in 2020.
Oh, no. This is different. Let me find it.
Well, I've heard stories about the dog dewormer thing, but
the dog dewormer gets rid of the kidney, the colon, the stomach.
I mean, basically, think about it. If you're stage 4, you would try anything if you really wanted to. I'm not saying anything, but if you were told something would work, you would want to try it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hang on, I can't never pronounce the damn name of this yet. I got a picture of it though. Because I had to send another person a picture of this shit.
Well, what about Chong? He used that what was it, was it CBD or something he used? Cure his cancer?
Yeah. Almost there. Hang on.
Because you know the thing about it is about cancer is that they want you to have the cancer. Yeah, that's a horse one.
Yeah.
But my thing is they don't want you to, because a doctor is not going to actually cure you because they don't make no money to cure you. Because if you're a repeated customer, because they're in the business of making money and they got to pay their losses.
Cancer deal is a multi-trillion-dollar a day making business.
Yep.
How do you pronounce that?
I know the name. Urban Mac. I can't remember. I know it.
I don't know how to pronounce it.
I can't. I wouldn't say until you know for sure.
Oh, that's here. That's what. Because the doctor that I'm talking about, her mother had stage 4 kidney cancer.
So this doctor you're talking about, was it she on TikTok or he on TikTok or
She's a doctor in Dallas. I worked for her mom.
I'm saying because I don't know. I know
It's not something that I heard on TikTok
Okay.
or anything like that.
Well, my thing is that
It's true. It is a fact because her mentor came to her when he found out her mom had cancer
okay.
and give her the papers on what medicine
Well,
to get.
what you're talking about there too, Joe Rogan talked about that too, about a lot of that stuff, and people didn't believe him when he was talking about the COVID and everything when it
Yeah.
hurt, So it's like,
Well,
because
I mean,
everybody puts their predictions into these doctors that think that
well, it's on. It's all the medical tests, everything's on this piece of paper, and it shows that this kills certain types of cancer and all that stuff. Well, the cancer her mom had was kidney cancer, and she's stage 4, and so she got her mom on it, and her mom was on it, and within about 6 to 8 weeks, it started showing the cancer was going down. It was starting to go down. And then after a certain amount of time, I can't remember how long it took, but finally there was no trace
but
of it.
did it come back?
Nope, never happened.
Well, I guess let people do the study on it, let them look and
Yeah,
see.
because
They
I mean,
make a comment.
you can continue taking it the rest of your life if you want.
Well, I understand it's not going to hurt you because people are saying that too. But my thing is, I want people to do the study on it. Let them go out there and
check it out.
see what
But anyway, the dog dewormer works on stomach cancer.
I thought that was horse dewormer.
Well, that's the other one too. Works the same thing. Both those two work the same thing. Stomach, colon, kidney. What was the other one I said?
You said stomach, colon, kidney, and I don't remember.
That might have been 3 things I said. I can't. But anyway, you guys will know. I mean, it'll be on the deal. The government tries to keep everything away from y'all, and plus, when we put this on, and they may try to cut out this part that I'm telling you. Because every time I go to tell something on TikTok,
Well, you're not actually telling what the product is, so they can't
Yeah.
actually. You're just saying the facts that everybody else has said before, and I've heard this plenty of
it
times.
comes from a doctor, so
They come from other doctors talking about it too, though.
Yeah, but because I know when I talk about this stuff on my TikTok will put me in TikTok jail. They'll ban me from being able to go live for so long, or whatever, and it's all because they don't want the truth out there. They don't want the people to know what's going on. They want people to stay dumb and not realize what's happening right into their own damn notes.
Because then they won't make any money.
Yeah.
That's the deal. Everything falls to money.
It all goes to money. The whole damn thing is nothing but money.
They say money is the rule of all evil. You still have to have money to live, but I think it's majority of it is the root of all evil. There's just a lot of people that are evil.
Yeah.
That are corrupt, that don't give a shit, and that's all they think about. They have money, 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 money. You can't take that with you when you die.
Well, it's just like before I left the house, me and the old lady was sitting there watching a show. These guys were going to rob this big time drug dealer of all his money and shit. They went in there and they couldn't find the money at first. Then they looked over and seen that bucket of mud and all this stuff and everything. So they started tearing into the damn sheetrock. The whole house, every wall in that house was full of money. And I'm talking about they took a van, Keith, and big ass damn double bags full, filled that son of a bitch from the front to the back, all the way up to the damn ceiling, and they still couldn't get it out. And so
we used to do that too.
So I mean, it's all about money. You got the cartel; they're all about money. They don't give a damn about you. They'll kill your ass in a heartbeat. They can care less. They're heartless. I used to work for a guy when I was young, and yes, I used to deal drugs when I was young. I never dealt to young guys, people my age. I always dealt to older people. adults. That's it, adults only. And then I started collecting money from my boss. Yeah, I broke a lot of bones, but I got his money, and so uh, I'm not proud of it, but I did what I had to help my mom for us to survive, be able to have groceries, be able to keep going. A lot of my family up here did not know that was going on. Um, they didn't. The Dillingers didn't have a clue of what I was going through because I never said anything, and so I didn't have what you would call a regular home. You know, I had two older brothers that beat on me all the time. Yeah, they were toughing me up. I had an alcoholic mother that would get mad at some guy at a bar and come home, get me up out of bed. I'd be asleep. She'd beat the hell out of me. Uh, so that was the kind of life I had. And so, yes, I'm very, very rough and rugged. My wife tells me all the time I'm too rough and too rugged, but that's bullshit. That's how I've survived as long as I have. I've been shot, I've been stabbed, I've been all kinds of shit happened to me. But what I'm telling y'all right now is a fact. If you do not wake up and smell the coffee, the government is going to take everything that you have and you hold precious away from you.
They're already trying to take your religion. Yeah. They're already trying to take your money. They're doing these data centers. They're letting that Surreal Law happen.
Yep.
They're letting them take down the American flag. What else do you need?
Yeah.
They're dumbing our kids down at our schools. Government got involved in it and dumbing our kids down.
Yep.
What does that tell you? They don't do that stuff over in other countries. They smarten their kids up. We're dumbing our kids down. People got to wake up. It's time, man. We got to make sure that this don't keep happening because it's bad.
Well, hell, Japan wants to take us over. I mean, everybody countries want to take over America.
Yeah, everybody wants to take over somebody.
Yep.
So the New World Order comes in, and that day happens. We may see it. I don't know. We may see this place turn into a communist country. I don't know. I don't know what the young generation thinking. A lot of times, I just know that the colleges have gotten bad. The trade schools are better, and it used to be the opposite, where they used to tell you that. But I know in trade school you can make a lot more money than you can in college. AI is fixing to take over. These data centers are trying to take over. I don't know what else to tell people.
That's a bad thing.
It's going to have. They're going to be able to what you call it now. They're going to be able to. They already get all our information as it is now. So it's going to be worse and worse and worse.
Well, it's just like, I don't know if you've seen them or not, Keith, but I'm sure you have been on TikTok. Right now, they're advertising to get a free robot doll. You have to go on and fill out whatever, and they'll ship it to your house. Me, myself, I don't need a...
Wait, you say female doll like a sex doll?
Yeah. They're asking people to test them to see if they're actually working on it.
So how many you put in for?
I didn't put in none.
I put in for 5.
If I have to, worst come to anything, I got 5 sisters I can handle with.
I need mine for video game time. I ordered 5 of those robots. I knew it was coming. I got excited. But no,
you know what? It'd probably be a hell lot cheaper than my old lady.
She probably said that about you.
Probably so.
But my thing is about that is, I talked about that before. I think they're trying to make it where we don't, populate anymore. We don't have a lot of kids.
That's exactly what they're trying to do.
And because there's a lot of us here. But that's basically what they want to do. They don't want nobody to be free. I know everybody knows what the New World Order is, and I'm not talking about WCW. I'm talking about the New World Order. The New World Order when they try to take over, and eventually, I think it was a lot of the billionaires are trying to do now.
Yeah,
they're trying to come in.
But and I know you should know this. Texas has we have our own military, and it's bigger than any military around the world, and they're ready to fight our borders at any time. And it's I don't know, and it's our, not the U.S. They don't pull any of these guys out to go where all the other military goes. Not one of them is pulled out of here. They stay right here because Texas is going to stay protected at all times. Between our military and all my fellow rednecks out there, I guarantee you, we will do the job.
That's one thing about Texas. We stayed up together as a family. We're Texas proud. And I'm not saying other states are not. I just know because of Texas. I know how it goes in Texas. And
you said it right. We're Texas proud and we stand our ground.
But that's what we do. And
we don't say no bullshit.
And we're not trying to say that, I'm all for every American. I love everybody. I'm for people overseas that are like us, that don't want to see war, that want to be, peaceful and live their life like God wanted us to live. We weren't supposed to be out here killing each other. We ain't supposed to be out here telling people that they can't hunt or they can't drink water that comes from God. Yeah. Or you get taxed because you're saving your rainwater. I mean,
that's stupid.
Everything has just gotten government.
Yeah, and they own the fucking rain.
And that's what I know we keep getting this, but government is not doing anybody any good.
No.
They're hurting us more than anything.
Oh yeah, every day.
I mean, they don't care. And I'm tired of seeing veterans not getting fed, not getting housing. They kicked them out during the COVID thing. They kicked old people out of nursing homes. Put them in with people that were. This world has just. Nobody talks about this anymore. That's what makes me mad is that people forget. 9/11, the COVID. People talking about global warming. They talking about acid rain. They talk about this. They talk about that. And guys, it's all a game. That's all it is. It's a scaremonger. They try to scare us. They try to control us. And that's what they like to do. When they got planes that could go up into where the clouds are at and make rain happen. I mean, come on. What else do you think they're going to do with these data centers? What else do you think they're going to be able to? I mean,
what do you think they're putting in that rain? Why do you think so many?
Wish it was cocaine, but it ain't.
Why do you think there's more cases of cancer now than they ever been?
Well, yeah, that's in our food too, Bubba.
It's in our food. It's in our water. It's in everything. It's in our air that we breathe. Because, I said something to somebody the other day, and they agreed, and a bunch of others agreed, because they all been feeling the same way. This summer's heat is not the heat. It's something that's in the air that's taking our breath away from it. I can't, there for about 2 or 3 weeks, I couldn't hardly breathe. And it's not the heat. I can handle the heat. It just, I couldn't breathe. I couldn't hardly breathe.
Yeah.
It's like I felt when I went up to Albuquerque, New Mexico. It was up way high. Well, I couldn't hardly breathe. They had to bring me oxygen for me to be able to sleep because I couldn't breathe. That's the way I was feeling. And there's something in the air that was causing it.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm not the only one. Like 6 other people said the same thing.
Well, my wife said the same thing, but I thought it was me that took her breath away. No, I've actually, all playing aside, I've actually seen people making comments about this.
Yeah, you couldn't have them breathe.
Now, I work outside now. I work outside, and I haven't really had any problems, but everybody's different.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are having problems. I haven't had any problems.
And normally I don't feel that way. We didn't have a normal winter, and we're not having a normal summer. This summer is different than the other summer.
Oh, what are you talking about? Because of air quality or what?
Well, it's not that, just that. It's
it hasn't been as hot as usual, but they talk about El Nino and was it El Nino and whatever.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's been more humid than usual, and we ain't had no rain. So why should it be so
it's
damn
August.
humid?
We never have rain in August, really.
But why should it be so damn humid?
Because we're human? No, the humidity is always like that in August, though, man.
Not the way it feels this year. It feels different. And I'm not the only one feeling it. others are feeling it too.
It
but
feels the same to me. I don't know. People, like I said, people say that thing, but people also having headaches and stuff too. And I ain't been having any headaches. So
I have them every damn morning I wake up, and I've never had headaches all my.
So there's a lot of people complaining about headaches, the air quality. I didn't know about the humidity, but me, I work outside 8 hours, so I know the humidity because my underarms start sweating right then and there.
I that all the time too.
So, but I haven't had any breathing problems, and I haven't had any headaches. But Megan has had headaches. My wife, and then I've seen other people talking about having headaches.
They don't give you nothing. She's just telling you that shit.
I'm used to that. That's
See, you felt for that. You
know,
pulled that shit on me a while ago. Now I done got your ass.
And when you get married, you know how it is. They can close that shit off.
It's like a goddamn vault. That's all right. It's like I told mine. You close that motherfucker, there's another one open somewhere else.
No, I put too much money.
I don't cheat, but you fuck around and be somebody else taking your.
Not me. I put too much money in mine.
Fuck all that.
Too much money, too much time.
Me, I'm the type of man. If you can't show me you give a shit about me, then you fucking need to get in your goddamn vehicle and go on down the road. But I ain't got no use for it. I ain't gonna take time to fuck with somebody that don't give a shit about me. Cause you'll cheat on me, you'll do every goddamn thing behind my damn back, so you might as well just pack your shit and go.
She not mine. She too damn dedicated.
You got a good woman. I think the world.
I got a scary one.
Yeah, she will definitely, she'll scare off down there.
When you these Czech girls don't play, man.
She's a tough little bitch.
We're in a town that has a lot of it's Czech, and I'm with the Czech girl, so she don't play, man.
I love her to death. She's a tough little bitch. She's been over there across the she fought in the military, and she's tough. That's good.
Been with her 22 years, man.
I think the world of her. I love her to death.
22 damn years, man.
22 years.
When I hit 22 years, I was sitting down. I was thinking, you know what else I could have been doing for 22 years? Making a lot more money. As much as I spent on her, I could have been rich.
Yeah.
I could have
lived. We're the dumbasses. We need to be by our damn selves.
Now, I don't want. Now, when she hit 22, I didn't want to ask her what she was thinking. But she likes watching 48 hours and all that shit. She's gonna creep my ass, so you know how that goes. And that's usually how it goes. You women, y'all think y'all crazy, man. Crazy these days. Them 80s women's, them 70s, 80s. Them girls there.
They were good ass women. What the fuck happened to them? Shit.
They around. You just gotta go find them. See, they don't. They just don't. See, we were hunters back then. The damn. We hunted for women, but we went out and talked to women. But the problem is now is you got social media and people don't have. They got Tinder and some. I don't know what all the things they have, but anyway, all those apps. But all they got to do is get on there and they can find a woman. Now the 80s women, 70s and 80s women, they want you to go find them like we used to do back in the days. You have to find them.
Yeah, I ran into one. I was in Walmart. And
well, you found one.
It was me and Jody. We wasn't together. We separated. I'd left, and so I went into Walmart to get something. I don't like Walmart, but apparently I don't remember what the hell I was waiting. But the Walmart is the only fucking store that had it, so I had to go in there. I don't like Walmart at all. But anyway, I'm leaving out. I'm heading up to the register, and this lady, she had a nice, sweet ass. Was there with her two daughters and everything, and the mom was gorgeous, the daughters were gorgeous and everything. And what do they call them things? The plushies, them stuffed things. They call
Is
that what they call them?
I got them doll things. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and they hug them and all that. Well, she was sitting there and did the hugging on it and all that, and my dumb ass,
your dumb ass,
opened my mouth.
Without thinking,
and it said, "You women, y'all just like hugging on everything." And without a miss, this woman turned around, throws the plushie down and said, "Well, I'll hug you." I said, "No, it's okay, thank you, no." Yeah, because me and my old lady, we broke up, and well, she pissed me off, and I left. And because me, I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm not gonna sit there and say shit. I will just load up my shit. I'll go on about my business. I ain't gonna say a fucking thing. But anyway,
That's because we got no. Back in the days, we used to like to argue.
this woman couldn't take no for an answer. She followed me all the way up to the fucking restroom, and she said, "What, are you gay?" I said, "No, I'm not gay. I'm just not interested. Thank you." And she said, "Well, is there something wrong with me?" I said, "No, you're fine as hell. You're a gorgeous woman. You got a sweet ass on you. It won't quit." I said, "But I'm just not interested." Well, she got upset because she wanted me to ask her out, and I wouldn't do it.
Well, you should have never said that to her. You get that girl mixed with
No, that's what I said. I fucked up.
And she wanted to taste of William.
And so
now, what'd you say William stands for? Back in the days.
What?
Remember that we had a what did you say the name William stands for?
Oh, it's God's protector.
I thought you said the make love and the women.
Oh, boom broom. I got a long one now. I had a short one back then, but no, when I talked to that lady, she loved my mustache. A lot of the women fall in love with my damn mustache. And they like that handlebar mustache. I don't know why, but I just drove the damn thing because that's the way I wanted it. So,
you should have gave that woman a hug.
No, if I would have gave her a hug, I'd have been.
No, just a hug.
She not fucking followed me all the way home.
You should have gave her a hug and said, "Sweetie, I was just joking with you. Have a wonderful day."
All I said was she'll hug any damn thing. That's all I said. And that started the whole damn thing.
But you got to remember, like I say, 70s and 80s women find that as a...
Well, I know that. That's what I said. I shouldn't have never opened my mouth. I mean, that damn it goes back to where I shouldn't open my mouth. I did, so shit. I have a bad habit of speaking my mind, and it is a bad habit. But
that's a Dillinger thing.
I will speak my mind. If I don't like you, I'll tell you, go fuck yourself, get away from me. I don't like it. And if you don't like it, you swing on me, don't do it.
Well, the Dillinger tongue starts going before our minds.
Shit, I'll sit there and you never know what the hell's going to come out of my damn mouth.
So she followed you to the register?
Yeah, she followed me on the register.
Did she follow you to the car?
No, she finally gave up. I said, "Ma'am, look, you're gorgeous. You'll find you somebody, whatever. I'm just not interested,
You know what would have been cool? She went out there and got your license plate and showed up to your house.
Oh, hell no. I should have done that. No, fuck no. It should have been a damn fruitcake if she'd done that. Definitely wouldn't match with you shit.
You'd be the real McLovin then, because she would have been stalking you, bro.
And another thing, ladies, y'all got to know the difference between falling in love with somebody and falling in lust with somebody.
Right.
Now, I'm going to say this, as usual, I probably shouldn't, but I'm going to anyway. Because both my grandpas always told me, if you think it, you say it. So it popped into my damn mind, so I'm going to say it. Okay. If a man or
hold on, you think about it before you say it, because these women will kill you, bro. There's more women in this world than there's guys.
I know that, and that's why I'm going to go ahead and put this out, because I don't want to leave out the gay women on this. What I'm fixing to say.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. Now, if a man or woman puts it to you so good that you think all of a sudden you're in love, it's not love, that's lust. There's a difference. Love comes from how you actually feel about a person if you actually know the person. Lust comes from the sexual thing. So there's a big difference. Learn it, live it, be done with it.
It'd have been better if you said that instead of putting it to you. I put it real good, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you could have just said, making sweet love. Sweet, tender love.
Yeah, whatever. They would play that bullshit. But anyway,
are you talking about just hit it and quit it?
That's what I used to do. I should have still done it.
Them girls probably thought the same thing when Did you too? They hit and quit. You know, they probably telling their girlfriend.
Every damn one of them.
Grab his handlebars.
Every damn one of them has fell in lust with me instead of love. Because they thought it was love. It's not love. It's love.
Because they have too many love songs. You know, you can blame Tess. You know, a lot of people.
Well, they like what I did to them. That's the thing. That's what they fell in love with. So, and I'm not
bro.
great.
We're not doing. Look, this man. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. This man right here, if he was the age of now with the technology that we had, he'd be on one of them damn. What's that fan club or whatever? That the ones that do. Damn it, you people know what I'm talking. I don't know these damn apps. When me and Megan got together, the first app was the damn Farmers, the dating app. But this is like where, but no, I'm talking about not a dating app. You'd be on that one where you'd be doing like some nasty things like the porn stuff. So you'd be making that Pornhub, you know, and all that. You'd be trying to make that money.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You'd be on that shit.
Yep. I made some money off of it, yeah.
I don't know, you.
Hey,
man. Y'all 70 guys are raunchy, bro.
We're dog. We're old school dog.
Y'all were.
You know, okay. Now, let me.
Because you were a teen in the 70s.
Yeah. Now,
right?
I had a young lady. I was a teen in the 70s. Because in 79, I was working at Safeway and Mosachi. But anyway, let me go to this. Okay, I had a lady on my TikTok. She came on. She wanted to go live on there with me. She wanted to ask me questions to see, you know, because my TikTok says let's tell the truth. So she wanted to see if I would actually tell the truth. So she came on. I accepted her. I invited her. She came on. Gorgeous young lady. She said, I got a question. You say your side is let's tell the truth. So you tell the truth no matter what. I said, yeah. I said, whatever question, pop it out, I'll answer. She said, okay. How old were you and how young was the youngest one that you ever been with? I said, okay. Sexually. You know.
Before you say younger, you were the age of that time, right?
No, I was 48.
Oh, you mean like...
Yeah, she'd want to know how old I was and how young somebody was.
You started scaring me the way you worded that. Like, I thought I was going to have to put you on that list where I can whoop your ass, man.
I was 48.
She wanted to know the youngest that you would date, like 39, 29. Yeah. Not 12 and 10 because I had to whoop your ass.
I ended up, it was a nurse, and she kept coming at me. I told her, no, and she kept on, and so I finally went out with her. And we sort of hit it off and everything. Well, yeah, we slept together and everything. And we took and had our rendezvous until she had to go overseas because she was a nurse, being a nurse practitioner or a doctor. You don't want to be a doctor. So she had to go overseas to finish her doctorate over there. And I told her, I said, look, you have a good time, have a good life. It was a lot of fun, you know, everything. And I said, you'll forget me, you know, you'll find somebody else. No, I won't. No, yeah, you will. So she did. She ended up getting married and having kids. She's great. She's doing good. And I'm happy for her. But, yeah, I was 48. She was 20. And so that was the young. And like I said, I really didn't want to. But blondes are my kryptonite. And she was a blonde. And so I gave in.
I probably have a heart attack.
I thought I was going to have one. The last night we were together, Jesus Christ.
I'm going to tell you something. A lot of the, like, 20-some-year-olds to 30s, they like guys our age because, you know, we're more mature, they say. I know they get mad a lot of these guys, or guys play video games and do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like they feel like they don't. You know, you see it a lot on TikTok. I mean, the only times that we play a lot of video games, I like, you know, I spent time with my kids. I didn't spend time on the video game. Didn't know I managed the GameStop and all that stuff back then. When I was a kid, most time we did was the arcade. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
basically.
I love the arcade.
I do too. But everybody was at the arcades. Everybody played pinball. I love pinball machines. And
I love
when I talk about arcades, I mean pinball machines and all that stuff. You got your foosball tables, but I'm talking about Pac-Man, Dig Dug. I'm talking about Space Invaders, Donkey Kong, all the good stuff. And it was mixed back in those days. You gotta remember there was female and males in those games playing. I don't know. The generations kind of turned like when I managed this time. The girls were more embarrassed to say or more not coming out saying they're playing games. But you know, 80s and not. I mean, 80s when arcades came out, everybody was playing, not just males. It was everybody at the arcades.
Yeah.
You know, and I hate that they took skating. You know, you don't got a lot of skating rinks no more. You don't have.
I used to take and work at a skating rink.
You know, I sucked at skating. I hated rollerblading. I couldn't stand on those damn
Me and
things.
Sam, we were at the skating rink every weekend with it.
Yeah, I had them little Daisy Duke shorts on and out there.
We had a over the elementary in Mosshatchee, there was a concrete slab they had built. They had an awning on it, but I mean a cover, but they didn't have nothing built, no walls or anything. So me and Sam, we had our own skates. You know, we bought our own skates, our wheels, and all that stuff. We always worked on our skates. And Sam was good at skating. I was good at skating. And the last time we skated, we were practicing a move on. This lady had taught us like figure skating with skates type deal, and that's the only way to explain it. But it's called something else.
You're talking about when you're doing your legs like that?
No, we were doing like design.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's like figure skating.
I thought you were talking about like crisscross applesauce.
It's called something else. Guys for guys. It's called figure skating for girls. It's called something else for guys. Well, anyway, me and Sam were practicing and everything, and we had built up so much speed, and we came around, and the last thing we seen, we were fixing to collide. Because I misjudged where I was, he misjudged where he was, and we were heading head on. And I mean, we were going fast. There was no way we could stop. Well, Sam went to jump, and the skate caught me in my shoulder, and then it flipped him, and we're both just laid out. So, you know, at the speed we were going, I rolled all that stuff. And I'm all bruised here because of that. The stopper hit me right in my shoulder. And Sam, his legs were jacked up. We're laying there in a lot of pain. His mom pulls up and picks us up because we told her to give us, you know, a couple hours, and she came back to get us. And she gets out of the car. They both of us laid out. She said, "What the hell happened to y'all?" And we told her, "Y'all are fucking idiots."
That sounds like Andor.
You know,
yeah.
She said, "Y'all get your asses in the damn truck." So we went home. We doctored our wounded areas and everything. We were good, but that was the last time me and him skated. We sold our skates because we figured it was time to hang it up.
Yeah. Y'all were no professional skaters.
No, we weren't professional.
No, y'all were trying to do, but I'm saying y'all didn't make it.
Yeah, we were trying different things and different, you know, because the way that skating thing was cool as hell, and we always wanted to do it. We actually did it, but we collided. So, yeah. But yeah, it was a lot of fun on them days, skating and everything. Before the skating rink closed here, me and Jody had carried the kids over there, and well, I carried them over. Jody came later, but she told me, she said, "You do not put on any skates," because she knew. I get in there, I want to skate because I love to skate. And she told me, "Don't you do it. I know you're going to want to do it, but don't do it." I did.
You didn't do it? I don't feel bad because, you know, Addie got one of them two-wheel hoverboard things, you know, you put your foot and go about.
Yeah.
But, you know, I was drinking, you know, I quit drinking. And I'm a funny drunk. So, you know, I was going to get on that. And, man, Megan told me, "I ain't taking you to the hospital. You ain't going to do it. You ain't going to break nothing." Here I am, I'm 48 years old trying to get on that thing. I'm like, yeah, I better not. Break a damn hip.
Yep.
Because I'm going to tell you right now, the reason why I say that, because I cannot balance worth of shit. I tried skating. I know skates are different.
Yeah.
But when you try rollerblades, there's no way in hell my ankles go in. So she didn't get on that damn hoverboard. She already knows how I am. She's like, "No, you ain't get on that damn thing."
No. Hell.
So,
But
but
we need to
we got to wrap this up. We've been gibbering a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot of motherfuckers today.
But we just want to let everybody get, go check all this stuff out. But now look, I have a question of the day. You guys can put in on it. I'm gonna ask Wayne. So I got the question.
I'm not gonna give the answer to the next one.
Oh no, this is just what you think I should. This is something.
Okay.
So this is just a question I'm gonna ask, and we'll just end it with that. But
Yeah.
I'm at a new job. I've been there for 3 weeks now. I like it. It's a good job because I work with people my age. Finally,
Okay.
I like it, and I'm still going to come back and talk about the other job later on because something needs to be done.
Yeah.
But we're having a swim party this Saturday because we work in the heat, welding and all that stuff, and I'm a forklift driver in the heat, doing the metal. We're gonna have a swim party. So, should I wear a Speedo with a G-string or without the G-string?
Your fat ass don't need to be in no goddamn Speedo.
I ain't that fat.
Dude,
Look, man. I ain't
both the
that.
same fucking size. So if I say I'm
Bro.
fat, your ass is fat. You too goddamn fat.
Hey, look. I can wear Speedo or I can wear the elephant one.
You too damn fat.
Come
You
on,
wear
man.
Goddamn Speedo.
I want to wear a Speedo.
Well, if you're going to tell me where the hell it's going to be, and I'm going to be there to film that motherfucker, because I'm going to put you on World's Funniest Shit.
So, guys, let me ask you something. So, I wear a Speedo with the G-string or without the G-string? That's what I want to know. No, I'm fucking with y'all. I ain't going to wear no damn Speedo. But we are having a pool party, and I'm glad about that.
That's good.
But the real question is, I was just joking with you guys, is do you feel like the government is for you or against you? Because I really want you to do some study, do some homework, and look at what we're talking about the schools, about Surreal Law, because you really need to pay attention to what's going on. You need to pay attention how they're doing our flag now, how they're disrespecting our flag and disrespecting you. So I want you to think, do you feel like the government is for you or against you? And please comment. Flood our thing and comment. Even if you're not a subscriber, flood the comment. I know people see it on YouTube and they see it on Spotify, okay? And again, on Facebook, guys, join us. I got it on public. It's our logo. We're on there, the picture of us, all three of us on there, and we would love for you to join us on Facebook. And later on, I'm going to be doing a page on TikTok, Instagram, and we put clips on there. And please join us. And later on, I'll let you guys know once I get everything, the internet running in here, that we can start going live and we can have discussions with you guys. And on that note, do you have anything else to say, William?
I'm good.
Oh, please don't let them take God away from us.
Yeah, please.
They can't really take him away from you, but they're trying to. And on that note, God bless you and have a wonderful